Hello everyone, I'm Eire, and welcome back for more Persona 3 Reload. Episode 13, as you can tell the day that I'm uploading this, or by the time that you're seeing this probably, it's a day between the last upload, which was episode 12. I just had my D&D session with my friends back from my hometown. We did it online, and that was great. It went amazingly. Yeah, but, you know, now's not the time to talk about that, even though I spend every episode rambling about random topics. Now's the time to talk about Persona gameplay. I know that my personal life is not something that typically pops up, but when it does, it's kind of weird. For example, last episode. Yeah, I don't know what Mr. Miyahara is on about the whole math thing. No clue. I'm sorry, the second that we get past, like, 1,000,000,000,000 in terms of numbers, I just don't understand it. Huh. Well, you know. Oh, man, I'm a little bit, I don't know how to say it. Like, I'm like the right mix of tired and energetic. I'm like, I have enough energy to do this, but I don't know exactly what to say yet, so I'm, like, kind of in that tired state where I'm just like, what can I think of to say? Yeah. Luckily, today is going to be it's going to be a shorter episode, and we're going to be doing finals. Not finals. Exams. Midterm exams, not finals. Completely different. Oh, man. I don't think I actually ever had midterms. We just had two sets of finals. The finals for the first, what is that? Well, it's not a quarter, because a quarter is a quarter of something. What was that? Term. Yeah, we just had two sets of finals, one for the first term, one for the second term. It was never said, oh yeah, these are the midterms, when it was wintertime. No, they were finals. And yeah, that's, you know, that's wonderful to know. Luckily, we have a lot of free time, so we can, you know, study for finals. I'm just doing my normal checkup over literally everything. As you can tell, now I have more social links in my list telling me what arcana they belong to, who they are. It's pretty interesting that we have that much. I chose not to go to bookworms because I'm already far enough with the elderly couple. Couple. Oof, yikes. That is, I cannot pronounce things, I'm sorry. But no, instead went with Maiko, because Maiko was actually pretty cool, and I wanted to talk to Maiko again. Let's head to where Maiko is. We're going to the shrine. I love the way that the shrine looks, you know, I just think religious sites, or shrines, or temples, or churches and such, I think they look pretty interesting architecturally. Definitely unique. I especially love the ones that are just definitely, you know for a fact they're from different periods in time, like a Gothic era church, you know? I just like the way that some of that stuff looks.
Hey! Have you seen Stripey?
No, I haven't seen Stripey.
I don't know where he went. Oh, Stripey! There you are!
Yeah, that does look like a guy named Stripey.
You don't look so good. Are you sick?
Yes. I'm surprised you could tell.
Huh.
Huh? You really are sick?
No, I was kidding. You're so easy, Maiko.
No fair! I trusted you! Don't tease me just because I'm a kid!
And who are you?
I'm sorry I'm silent for this part.
Ah, so you're the one she was talking about. I was wondering what you were
But I
like.
wanted to let him talk.
Do you see yourself as her guardian? Or are you simply two children playing together?
Yeah, that is an interesting question.
Hey! I'm hungry now!
You know,
Takoyaki!
I think of myself...
Takoyaki!
Well, we haven't known each other that long, so that's difficult to say. I wouldn't say I'm a guardian. I'm more of, like, just another child, I guess. In the shoes of my current character, in the shoes of Minato, I would be a child. I can't really see myself as a guardian yet, because the social link is early.
Around the shrine on Sundays. I passed by on the way to cram school. Okay, it's takoyaki time!
Nice. I actually want to be silent for this part, just for a while, because it,
It's so hot, I almost burned myself.
something about this part resonates
remember
with me,
one
and I
time
just,
my dad burned
I
his
stay
mouth on
silent.
his stuff, 'cause I put too many in his mouth
So
at
I'll
once.
just let it play out.
It was like, "Ah!" Oh. Dad hasn't been coming home much these days. It's my birthday soon. Do you think you'll come home and see me? You really think so? My mom always gives me presents on my birthday. But she hasn't asked me what I want this year yet. If they really loved me, they wouldn't get a divorce. You're the only one who spends time with me.
It's a very realistic scene, surprisingly, even if it is fast-paced.
Oh, I have to go home. Today's laundry day. If I don't do laundry, the house gets really messy. See you later, okay?
Something about this song, and the way that she was talking about her birthday, and her family not seeming to notice, and that sort of selfish idea of, like, them loving you. It takes me back to when I was a kid and when my parents were going through that divorce, and it really hits hard, genuinely, because I had the same opinions.
Oh,
It,
welcome back.
I'm not gonna say that it hurts, but it definitely hits somewhere close to the heart, really. Overall, that song just... it's enough to make a guy tear up. It really is. It's just a nice, bit of piano. Anyway, we're not going to Tartarus because, for obvious reasons, there's midterms coming up and everyone needs to study. So, Junpei and Yukari are up for a study session together, and we're gonna finally see our favorite dynamic trio at play.
Man, this sucks. Guess I don't have much choice with Kirijo-senpai getting on my case.
I just love the way that this trio interacts with each other. Yukari and Junpei contrast so well with each other and with Minato. It's just... it's so, like... I'm not gonna say realistic, it's not realistic, but... it's definitely just intriguing, I think, or appealing to me, that this level of contrast exists between all three characters. And the dynamic that they have is kind of like a good friendship, like a solid friend group.
Needs a clean and organized workspace, and the perfect mood for learning. And so, to set that mood,
No, skip that line, man.
Where is this
I must have
coming
accidentally
from?
hit the A button there.
You there, young man! What lecture would you like to hear from the great Junpei? History, arithmetic, literature?
See, me personally, I don't like literature much, but I will take literature. Actually, I do like some English classes, they're nice. Literature is just cool to learn
Have
sometimes.
you ever read the famous dystopian science fiction novel 1980?
He said the line!
Oh, you haven't? That's a shame, but oh well.
He said the line, literally 1984. No.
I'd really like to close the book on this chapter.
Oh man. Such a stupid joke.
We all need a breather sometimes. What'd you think about the great Junpei's lecture, dude?
I'm with you, Kari. I'm with you, Kari here. You need to focus, man.
Seriously. Okay, Junpei, no more opening your mouth. You can breathe, I guess, but that's it.
Then what's the point of studying together?
If we keep humoring you, it's going to impact our studies too. Or maybe we should just let you fail. Find out what Kirijo-senpai's consequences are like first.
You know, because I never had to, like, really study, I guess. I was always helping people out with their studies and not really learning anything off of it. And I kinda wasn't in any study groups at all. Like, I never, like, took part in that stuff. I don't know. I think it's just a me thing. It was specifically like, hey, you know, I don't need to study, so I don't need a study group. And that was the logic I was using, but frankly, you know, hanging out with my friends a bit more over a study group, I think it might have been nice back then. Well, then again, COVID hit. I did have one whole year where I was just partnered up with one of my best friends. So I think that counts as a study group in a way, but it's more of just like a one-to-one classmate situation, really. Even if it is with my best friend, you know. We were still taking school and taking different courses. We weren't really studying for anything. Then again, a study group would be pretty nice to join. Well, back then, I should say. Can't really do much now with that, I guess. I'm getting a bit, like, nostalgic as I play through this game, because it takes me back to times when I was with my friends, and I was with my family, closer connections and such, you know? I was going to school every day, seeing my friends every day. I was at home, like, with my family. I was going to work and seeing people just in town. Just takes me back to those times, really. Blinding flashlight. And free spray. I actually did buy them, because I thought, I don't know, maybe there's a chance that the items are good. I don't know what the items actually do. I should probably look that over at some point. But it is Sunday. What did I do today? Did I hang out with Maya? I think I might have hung out with Maya. It's been a while since I've recorded this footage. I'm sorry if I'm like blanking a lot in different areas when I'm so talkative in the last 2 episodes. But yeah, I think I did... Yeah, I think I did talk to Maya because, oh man, what's his name? Yeah, that guy wasn't there, and I wasn't able to start that. I also need to do, Bebe's, social link. Because he said go talk to him, but we couldn't do it because midterms were coming up, so the club rooms were closed. So that still needs to be done. Oh, and then there's the student council president. I also have to work with him for a bit. I've got a lot to do then, damn. But yeah, I think I did take time with Maya here, and I just kind of blanked for a second to check my text when I was doing the, the footage. I was just checking my town map to see if there was, like, literally anything. Like, anything at all I could do. Couldn't come up with anything, so I just ended up playing with Maya, which I should have done, like, maybe 3 minutes ago. Pretty funny to note. I'm in Shinagawa Dungeon. Maya's not logged in. I do think that that is actually one of, like, the worst responses in this game so far. Easily. I think it's, like, a simple, like, you know, exhale-type laugh, you know? But it's a terrible response. Imagine it being, like, 2008, 2009, and you say that online while, like, your friend here is speaking in Leet speak. That is the worst response ever. That sucks. If you do that if you do it today, if you did that today with some random person on the internet that you don't even know the real name of, you don't know anything about, that is the dumbest thing that you could say, ever. Also, LMAO Nade is actually funny. I'm gonna be real, I think that might be the funniest piece of late speak I've seen in here. I don't know how you would pronounce it. Would be, I mean, I know how it's supposed to be pronounced, LMAO, right? But LMAOnade doesn't sound as great. But Lamaonade kinda works. But it's incorrect. Also, nobody would ever say that. I'm just being real. Ooh, they visit Polonium Mall at night. A man from the TV. We can probably assume that it's someone that we know of. Someone on TV that we see pretty often. Oh yeah, midterms are tomorrow. Hey, study group, perfect. This is what I'm talking about by the chained events like this, when it comes to study group. At first we were getting like 3 or 4 points from studying with 2 members each. At first it was with Mitsuru and Akihiko, and then immediately afterward, it was Yukari and Junpei. Mitsuru said that she invited everyone, so I can assume that we're gonna see everyone here, and because midterms are tomorrow, it's the final part in the chain, meaning that we get like 5 points to our academic stat. I don't know why I went to Club Escapade. I have no idea why I went here. Man who can't get groovy. Not groovy. How's it going? Groovy. I see, I envy you. I think the groovy... I'm sorry, the not groovy man is a pretty funny, like, piece of NPC dialogue. I better stay away. A hint of drunkenness just emanates from that area. That's a funny one. This game does have some funny lines for how serious the game is. It really does have some, like, good joke lines that I wish, like, got a bit more attention, especially, like, online or to players of the game. Like, I wish that the funnier lines stood out a bit more. Just, like, out-of-context quotes, really.
What?
But, like, all the serious lines in this game and the series are just so good not to say. Like, they're perfect, you know? You could say them and everyone gets the reference because everyone agrees that's iconic. But the joke lines are also, like, equal, like, they're funny, which is a different level than, like, the iconic seriousness, you know? I know I'm talking a lot of just, honestly, garbage, but, you know.
That reminds
me. Thanks, Akutsuki. Should I spend time on the computer? No, not at all. I don't want to go to the school site. I want to study with my friends. Oh, man. It isn't mandatory? Nah, it's mandatory. I want to study now. Like, handcuffs Junpei to the table.
Yes, correct. The answer is May.
Hey, May Blues.
Next, for the following sentence. What's the matter, Iori? Feeling the May blues?
What? Oh, it's
Yeah, I'm a month behind when it comes to this game.
Kirijo-senpai, about this question here.
Hey, dude. You smell that? It's insane.
Yeah, what is that smell? Although, you should focus up, come on.
How would you expect me to do that? Oh, come on. That fragrance across the table is just...
Yeah, I know what you mean. To be honest, I can't get enough of it.
Oh, really now?
Now that's what I'm talking about, Sonata-san. Man, this is heaven. Such grace, such elegance. Truly the fragrance of the upper class.
I'd personally describe it as stimulating. I can almost taste the juicy tenderness.
Oh, really? Wait, juicy tenderness?
Oh, I was heating up a beef bowl for a late night snack.
Actually, yeah, I could go for a beef bowl right now. That does sound good, actually.
A beef bowl? That's what you
No, but for real, I could go for, like, a beef bowl or something. Like, I want... Oh, beef and broccoli. Ooh. Especially if it's got, like, that sauce on it. I don't know how to describe it. It's just so good. There's something about beef and broccoli that just hits different compared to any other food.
Sonata-san, you don't happen to have any extra, do you?
No eating until you've gotten some work done. Stay focused. Keep your hand moving.
I like that Minato actually gets characterized a little bit as, like, a foodie. Like, someone who actually likes, you know, food.
Beef, beef, beef!
For goodness sake. All right, if you answer 5 more questions correctly, you can have your food.
Awesome.
Yeah! Beef, beef, beef!
The new Junpei voice actor. The old one is amazing,
The carrot dangled
but
in
the
its
new
face.
one is actually pretty good.
One mention of food and you finally give a crap. That's all it takes, huh?
All right, that should be enough for tonight. Make sure.
Aw, man. Well, I guess we don't have to listen to that piece of advice. Eat as much as you want before bed. Today is midterms. Finally, I can take a test in a video game.
Hold up. Nuh-uh.
I just don't know what to say to fill the time, because we're about to take, like, the exam, and it's like, all I can really do to commentate is, like, saying what the right answer is, you know? Like, that's pretty much all I can say during exam season, you know? I can't really say much other new commentary outside of what's happening, you know? It kind of sucks for that reason, honestly. I wish I could say more. I mean, I guess I could talk a little bit about my personal life when it comes to exams. I remember, like, if I ever took a test or something, sometimes I was just kind of nervous to deliver it to the basket, so, like, I had to turn it into the tray. So I would finish it, fall asleep until the bell rang, and then when the bell rang, I'd put it in the basket. I don't know why, but it was because of the May Blues. It was because of the, it was because of the May Blues. No, it was mainly because, like, if it's a quiet classroom and you got up, you'd make noise, and to me, that was, like, awkward. I was like, wait, what do I do, you know? Like, I'm adding noise to a completely silent room. That doesn't work. That's terrible. So I'd wait till the end when a lot of noise was being made, and my noise would be covered up by it. Other things I used to do, when it came to final season, I would, like, actually rush through and answers, like, literally everything. I passed a majority of my exams. I never failed one, I think. Maybe the lowest grade I got on one was, like, a B- or something. I don't know. I hated the science ones. Like, seriously, the biology ones sucked. That was the worst. But, like, I remember immediately after I got done with the test, we'd still have, like, 40 minutes, or, like, however long that we had, because we would turn our class periods into, like... We'd still do 2 full days of school, but they were 1.5 hours of just straight test-taking for each class. So we had 4 classes one day, 3 the next. And, I remember, because of that, I got my test done early, and I'd just pass out after the test and get as much sleep as I could. I also remember, I drank a Monster, or, like, a Bang or something, like an energy drink, the night before finals started. I think it was the second set. So I ended up staying up all night, and I ended up staying up all night, literally. And I went to school, I took those tests, I went home, I immediately passed out. It was over. Like, that was my battery for the day. I was done. Oh, man. I will admit, I do like test-taking. I do like exams and stuff. Not because, like, oh yeah, I get such a good grade. It's like, to me it's calming. It's, you know, it's nostalgic because of the classroom, but also it's just calming in a way that, I don't know. It just hits different, and it feels right to take the test, you know? Like, you're just sitting there, focused on yourself. You occasionally look at the clock. You bubble in the right answers that you think are right, and are either most definitely right or not. And you're just chilling out for the most part afterward. You don't really do anything. You could bring a book and just read afterward. What I did was I would always sketch after I was done, other than sleep. If I couldn't sleep, I was sketching. If I couldn't sketch, I was sleeping. It was as simple as that. I was trading off constantly. It takes me back. Not gonna say I would go back, but, you know, it's a nice memory to have. Oh yeah, I did do one of the social links for Yuko. That's nice. I'm actually glad that we're doing a social link immediately after exams, because I completely forgot I did this social link too. Man, I am forgetting a lot of things today. To be fair, the footage is like 2 weeks old now, and I should probably record some new footage for more episodes. And considering that in real time I'm a month behind, that shows a lot. Luckily, exams boost things forward by, like, a lot of days, so I could record the footage maybe tomorrow, and then start making videos the next day.
One time I left some tissues in the pocket of my running pants, and then I washed it without realizing.
Oh yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, boy, did that make
You ever
sense.
wash any dollar bills? Like, that's actually pretty terrible, too. You know, like, you have change, or like, cash in your pocket, and you
It's
wash
the
it
same
and
stupid
dry
way
it.
every time. Talk about unoriginal. At least my shoes are safe. Going that far would have been crossing the line. I have my suspicions, but I don't plan to confront her. I was pissed off at first, but eventually I just got used to it.
That's still pretty bad,
Getting
it
worked
really
up about
is.
this
It's
would
kind of
tire
just
me out.
bad.
It's not worth it. But if I catch her in the act, I am fully prepared to grab her and teach her a lesson. That was a joke, okay? I'm a nice girl, really.
I'm sorry, anytime I hear the words, like, nice girl or nice guy, I'm immediately just like, that's funny.
So I figured
Because,
this
you
might
know,
be a good time to update our team
being
here.
my age and, like, growing up on the internet, obviously,
They say it reduces wind
like,
resistance.
the Reddit posts got read off on YouTube, and they showed up online, and they showed up everywhere, like, on other platforms. So anytime I hear nice girl or nice guy, it's immediately just, like, it takes me back to, like, people reading over those and, like, just dubbing them. Man.
Impressive,
I shouldn't be nostalgic about that, because I could go, like, literally Google him right now.
He's just a friend from the team.
Yeah, I am just a friend from the team.
No need to act all polite in front of him. Just tell it how it is. I'm surprised you could even get such a handsome guy.
Handsome? That's going way too far, Jesus. You see me? I'm like,
Not wrong.
I am not that at all.
Don't do it. You'll just be running around.
Minato is not what I would call, like, handsome or, like, a
And
pretty
it's not
boy.
very attractive
Or,
for
like,
a girl to
conventionally
be so muscular,
attractive,
you know?
I guess. I think that there is some charm to Minato, I'll admit, like, in terms of, like, appearance. Personality has, like, nothing going for him, but, you know.
That's really what you want to do.
There's potential.
Oh, stop it.
There's potential
But
for
you're better
Minato.
off looking for a boyfriend elsewhere. A manager is a busy job. You won't have time to go around sticking gum on people's shoe lockers.
Ooh, call out.
What on earth are you talking about?
The T. The T is
I haven't
real.
got a clue what that means.
Of course not. It was just a random example.
Damn, Yuko.
What's wrong? Did I say something?
Damn! Like, I'm sorry, like,
Not at all.
I forgot about this interaction, so to me this is completely new. Not completely new, but, like, it's new enough to be like, oh, she actually said that, yeah. That's, that's just my my reaction to it, I guess. My honest reaction just shows a picture of, like, Minato facing forward.
No, you shouldn't have to deal with that. Sorry. I should probably fill you in before you get the wrong idea about me.
Yeah, I would like to be filled in about this.
Let's go sit down.
Oh, it's the sit-down kind of news. Okay.
That girl in the black tights, we went to the same middle school. Back then, there was this boy on the basketball team who asked me out, and we started dating.
Okay.
But turns out, he was seeing her at the same time.
Oh.
When she found out, she said I stole her boyfriend, even though I was a victim too. She blamed me because I was the manager.
Yeah,
of the
that's
basketball team.
that's
Isn't
bullshit.
that just
Man, that's terrible.
ridiculous? And after I became the track team manager here in high school, that set her off on me again. But really, all I want to do is support others so they can be the best they can be. Remember the gum on my locker? That was probably her doing. She's definitely the type to hold a grudge. Oh, those girls have way too much time on their hands. All they do is complain and gossip. Why don't they do something more productive? They're the ones who should get a lecture from Makoto. You're not putting enough thought into your future. Tell that to them, not me. Oh, that reminds me. Sorry for what they said about you. They called you my boyfriend. Must have made you feel awkward, huh? Yeah, thanks. But you should mind a little, right? I'm a high school girl after all, you know. Oh, right. Make sure you don't tell Kaz or anyone else about the two-timing thing.
I mean, I don't think Minato can even talk, but, you know.
Oh, also, I broke up with that two-timing jerk a long time ago. Just so you know, you might be thinking, so what, right? Yeah, what am I saying?
I actually like this level of, like, an awkward interaction. It's kind of funny to me. It's actually really funny that it's, like, a little bit awkward at the end because of all that. Like, stuff that did not need to be said at all just gets brought up and it's immediately the most awkward thing ever. It's pretty solid. I love it.
I'll see you soon.
I decided to go back to the dorm. Man, those exams were, they were not tough.
You're back.
Oh, yeah, I am back.
Senpai, I hear you made a full recovery.
Congrats, man.
I gotta catch up on my training. I've basically been slacking off for a whole month.
Shouldn't you take it easy, though? You don't want to re-injure your arm.
I've already wasted enough time. Besides, we found another Persona user.
Oh, we did.
We did? Sweet. Are they a girl?
Junpei, not now.
She's a second year who goes to our school. Fuka Yamagishi. You guys
Fuka.
know her?
Yamagishi? I think she's in Class E. I don't see her at school very much. She gets sick a lot from what I heard.
She was at the same hospital as me. That's how we found out about her. But considering her health, she probably won't be able to fight. It's too bad. We already had an evoker ready for her.
Yeah, we just had this gun prepped.
What? We're giving up on her already? But I was gonna offer her some
Junpei, not now. Come on, man.
Why are you looking at me like that? Come on.
No, that's what you're getting. You're getting the Yukari stare. That's what's gonna happen right now. That's what you're getting. That's all you're getting. Nothing more, nothing less. Just this dead-eyed Yukari stare of disappointment and shame. Okay, looks like everyone can go tonight. I know how I did end this episode off, but it's gonna take us a while to, you know, really get through it, I guess. On the plus side, Akihiko is officially a part of our team now. And we can have him as a party member. Which is really nice. Now that we're up from 3 members to 4, which, you know, I like that. 4 is a nice, even number, really.
Let's see.
Better than 3. For, like, a multitude of reasons, but you know.
Right.
Yeah, Junpei, just chill, okay? Just wait a second. Arrested a 22-year-old man who was selling illegal copies of a game. Huh. It's a crazy piece of news. This is actually a pretty wild piece of news. What did I do next? Who was at Polonia? Oh, I know who was at Polonia. No, but on a Saturday? They're not there. I mean, that could be. Huh. I don't know who's there, then. Anyway, so Akihiko, you can see that he's officially a part of the party. He's down here. He uses glove-type weapons, or, you know, fists or punches. He starts out with the red vest, which is kind of a basic piece of armor with nothing special to it. It's really just his red vest that he wears. The inverse shoes are just a pair of shoes that have inverse colors. And I think, well, I mean, just doing some stat sorting really quick. Yeah, but he doesn't start out with too much. But we can check out some of the stuff he is. He's a level 14 character. 205 health, 127 SP to start out with. Polydeuces, his Emperor Arcana persona type. His Arcana Emperor type persona. Polydeuces. I'll go over who that is in the next episode, whenever we have a lot more time, and whenever they're actually on screen instead of me just going through stats and such. It just makes more sense that way, it really does. Let's see, what else did I do? Frosty earrings. He also starts out with leather gloves, which is literally his gloves. Yeah, I think all I did was just, like, go through my inventory here for quite a while. And, you know, just sort through everything, look at everything, and then immediately afterward I just went to Tartarus and then I cut off the video there. So, since I know how the video ends, I mean, you know, I've got about a minute and a half now, just to talk and just do whatever for a quick minute. Overall, in the 13 episodes I've done this game, I have gotten,
Yes.
I believe, a little bit better as a commentator and as a YouTuber. Not on the editing level yet, clearly, but on a level that I'm okay with. And I plan to do more of these episodes because it'll be fun. I haven't promised on the speed paint part, I haven't made on that promise of posting more speed paints. But because of the way I'm doing footage and such, I think I'm going to be doing more speed paints. It is entirely possible for me to do them as I have more time in each day now to actually pull it off.
Well, just give me a chance and you'll see.
Yeah, we'll give you a chance.
I'll make up for all that time I lost before
You really don't have to, but, you know, that'll be nice.
Show my stuff as one of the veteran members. Just make sure to put me in the advanced team.
Nice. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Akihiko. Yeah. What else was I gonna say? You know, I need to make on the promise of speed paints. I feel like I'm getting better. What was the other thing that I was gonna mention? Yeah, I'm probably gonna I'm gonna be doing more gameplay with friends actually pretty soon. I think it'd be just a fun time in order to do that. So, you know, expect that in the future. Well, I've said that before and I clearly haven't delivered on that, but do expect me to actually play with my friends more often, or at least in the near future for a video. Because I've noted that that video was actually really good. Overall, it was genuinely a fun video to make, and it was a fun one to post, and it actually got a couple views out of it, so that's always nice. Anyway, it's the end of this episode, so I'm going to wrap things up here. It might be a while before I post another one, so I think maybe a few days, maybe, before I post my next episode. I've been Eire with Saturn's Edge, and I'll see you around next time, okay? See ya!